Now, obviously, each portion of the system has a function, and each function may consider the creation of an additional component, which may, in conclusion, show the need for an additional portion of the system. The music industry itself grows rapidly due to this as a factor. Now, each person that actually contributes to the music has an extremely high interest. What that means is having to create a subsystem actually leads to a need. And that need also continuously leads to a subsystem. You have a tendency to think the way that things are run today, that in order to create a particular product, that it's difficult to find the people that are really necessary to manage. This is where marketing becomes important. The understanding for marketing becomes absolute, because in relation to marketing, you'll find every aspect in the creation of the product, from artists to fan base to artists. It's all there. It's all in that circular continuum. One of the major problems is the suffrage from a lack of creativity. And creativity takes so many different forms. You find artists have the ability to communicate, but it takes a certain comprehension in order to be able to understand. Now, the most dominant individuals may not want to understand the language that that artist is speaking. Obviously, in order to keep that artist, you're going to have to comprehend. So you need a filter system of some type. And that's where you can place most any type of filter. You can base it on the way that you want the communication sound. The reason being is the inability to interpret creates a problem. Now, in no case is a problem necessarily bad, but we want our problems to all be good. We want our problems to continuously be something that we can capably solve. It's difficult to have a problem that you can't solve. You don't want to continuously go into a situation that you can't get out of. One situation is the wasting of time and effort that is put into the creation of a product. You want to have a proven record. It's not 100% necessary that everything is put out in the commerce. However, you want a high ratio. When the said amount is actually 20%, you want to strive for 75%. What that means is each entity in business must strive to a higher plateau, and your lack of waste is going to be one of the most important figures in your time consumption. Now, you'll see that artists seem to take a standard role in a lot of the systematic factors that are involved in the creation of the product. In some cases, in the business, And I think that in order to maximize that, technically, the hand that the artist takes in the progression of the company must be literally less in regards to business. Because that's the only thing that's going to create the standpoint that you're looking for. That's what's going to allow one entity and another entity to be able to continuously come to the artist and request the style that they're looking for. Because that artist is granted the opportunity to create continuously. And you say, who knows the product better than the artist? Who knows the market that he or she is catering to better than the artist? And that's a good question. It's a comprehensive thought. However, that artist will never ever be able to continuously conduct business and perform the art practice, the lengths of practice that he or she actually needs to continue to create continuously. And creativity, you have an understanding